Hello everyone, this is Raj. Welcome to the world of Salesforce. Today is the day 35 class where we are going to discuss how to send an email using lightning flows. Okay, so how we are going to send an emails. So in order to send these emails, what type of flow we need to use here? Okay, is it a before save flow or after save flow? So we have seen examples of before save flow, right? So when we are updating any details of that particular record, so then we are going to use the before save flow. For the remaining all type of flows, we need to use after save flow only. So for this, I am creating a small use case for you. So I am going to create a related records as well, and I am going to send an email. Okay, got it? So related record means whenever any lead record is created, I need to create a task for it. I need to create a task for it. For task is nothing but an activity, right? Follow-up activity. So I need to create a follow-up activity, nothing but a follow-up task whenever any lead is created. Okay. And then I need to send an email notification. Okay? That is a secondary. First, I am going to create a email, creating a task whenever any lead record is created with so and so subject. Okay. So description. Okay. And due date. Okay, but with these details. Okay, name, status. There are some of the fields in the task. So with these details, I am going to create a task here. Okay, let me show you all this, what we are going to create. So go into the Salesforce. So in the 9 dots, check for the task. Okay, go to this task. See here. So as of now, let me see. This is the one task here. Email. Okay, assigned to whom Dhanraj admin. Subject is join the AI now something. Okay, this is the subject. We can customize this subject. Right, we can pass the particular lead name. So here what I'm going to create a task here, like follow up with the lead and the lead name. Let me type it here. Go this. So what will be the subject here? Follow up, follow up with the lead. Okay, here I need to pass lead name. Dynamically I need to pass this lead name. So whatever the lead record it may be. So take that lead name and pass it here. Okay, next go to the Salesforce. Now, see here due date. What is the due date? So from today, right? 3 days from today I am going to take. So what is the due date here? Today plus 3 days. So how this is possible in the flow? Right, this we have not seen, right? So today we are going to cover this topic also. So how to create like this? Today plus 3 days. That means 3 days from today. How I am going to create this? Next, come here. So priority, see whatever the statuses are there. Priority normal, high. See here, normal, high, low. All these are there. So priority, let me take as priority as some high. Okay. Next, come down. So comments is there. Comments is nothing but in the label it is a comments. In the AP, what is the API name? Description it may be. Right? So description. The label is comments. Whatever see you are seeing in the UI screen, it is known as label. Whatever the name given behind this label is known as API name. So whenever we are creating the fields, every time it is asking API name, right? So description. Let me write like what we can write it here. A new lead with the lead name A new lead with the lead name has been created. Okay. Please follow up with the lead. Please follow up with the lead. Okay. Okay, this is please follow up with the lead. So, and whatever the name is there, you can pass the name, status, priority. Priority we have given status. So, whatever the status is there, you can pass this prior status. So, what is the status is there? See, so not started in progress. Okay, let me give it as a not started. And what is here? Name. Name is nothing but a lookup. Lookup field it is. How I need to pass the lookup field? The particular what whenever the lead record is created, take that ID and pass it to here because it is a lookup, right? We cannot pass directly name into it. So we need to pass the ID. So then in the front end, the name is going to display, right? It is having a lookup. See, search for the contact, all the contacts is going to display. Now I am going to create here lead, right? So what will be the name? Since it is a lookup, take the ID of the lead dot ID. I need to take the record, whatever the record is getting created, take that lead record and consider the ID, dynamically ID. Okay. So with these details, I am going to create a related record of lead. So go to the lead object. Now you can see here the custom. See, let me open my broad, any one of the lead you can take. See activity. Under the activity, we are having how to create a task, how to log a call, how to say if they are sending an emails, all this email, how to send an email, right? Creating an event, all these details are there. Okay. So if you go to details, see if whenever you are creating a new record, so it is going to consider this ID and pass this ID, right? And pass this ID to this name, right? So, and the lead name, see, lead name. How I need to pass this lead name? So, whenever any lead record is created, consider this lead dot first name and the lead dot last name because name is a composite field, right? So, consider the lead first name and lead last name and pass it to here. Okay, this is my use case. Now, let me quickly create a flow here. Just go to this flow, create a new flow. So, what is the flow here? Record trigger flow. Record next. Record trigger flow. Create. So what is the object I need to select here? Lead object, right? Lead. So whenever any record is created, okay, I'm going to take any option. If you want it for the update operation, yes, you can take it for update, right? Both for both operations for both. If you want for deleted, delete. Okay. Now I'm taking a record is created. So if you want any conditions, no, I don't want any conditions to be right. So a condition requirement is none. Now, if you come down, so before save is it for before save flow or it is for after save flow? Since it is a creation of a record on in the related records of the lead object, right? So it is a related record of lead object. If you go to the lead, see here it is a related record of lead object, right? Creating an activity, all these things. So it is a related record means then you have to go for a after save flow. Right? If you are updating any fields information of the detail of the same detail base, then we need to go for the before save flow. Right? For the remaining all operations after save flow. Only. Okay. Just next click on save. Let me give the label as create follow up task. Right? Create follow up task or okay. Create on save. Now here this is completed. Close it. Now come here. What I need to create here, Just add create record elements, create record element. Okay. Create task record, create a task record. Okay. So how to set a variables here? So I am going to set manually the values. So select the object. So in which object I am going to take this right? Task, right? Task. See. Okay. So now I need to set the values for it. Object as task. So in the lead, from the lead object, I am going to create a task record, right? So now select the particular details, subject, okay, add field. So description, add field. So see here, comments is not displaying for you because comments is a label. So for this comments, the API name is a description. Okay, and check for the remaining. See, what is the due date here? Due date means, see, the below name is the due date only. The below name is label is there. What is the API name? Activity date. What is the API name of this due date? In the front end, you are seeing due date. Okay. In the front end, you are seeing the due date for this activity. Whenever you are creating a new task, see due date. In the front end, you are seeing the due date. It is a label. But in the back end, it is an activity. Just add this activity here. Next, what is the fields? Status and priority, right? Status, see, priority is there. Status is there. Name, one more important here is name. That's name is nothing but who ID. Okay, who ID. For which ID, I need to consider this. Okay, and one more field is also there, what ID. This is nothing but a recipient. Who ID is nothing but a recipient ID. We are saying that. Okay, who receives this? What receives means what ID. The API name should be like this. Okay, you need to remember this who ID and what ID. So here the for the ID field it is a who ID. Okay. Now, so what in the subject what needs to be taken here? First of all, see there are no the message to the message icons are there. So how to create our subject? See this is my subject. Follow up with the lead and the lead name. So take the lead name first of all. So go to our Salesforce. Yeah. So record dot, you know, right? How to consider, how to take the first name and the last name from the global variables. We're having a record. So consider record dot first name. Copy this. Go here and paste it. Okay, and space record dot last name. Okay, copy this and paste it here. That's it. Okay. So copy completely subject and paste it here. That's it. Right? Follow up with the lead. Okay. Next, coming to description. So come here again for the lead name. Take consider all these details and paste it here. Okay. A new lead with so and so name has been created. Please follow up with the lead. Okay. Copy this and in the description paste it here. So now comes here. What is the due date? If you go this one, if you go to any flow, due date is it is simply showing a calendar. So today plus 3 days means today is 6 and 7, 8, 9. So directly we can select this date. But while creating the record in the from the back end, how to give this particular date? So today plus 3 days. How to provide this date then? So if you write today plus 3. How the system will consider this today plus 3 means? It will not take today plus 3. So it will give the error. So what is today plus 3? It will see. If only it is taking the some random date. Okay, some date it is going to take. So system is saying that okay, don't give date like this. So date format should be some date, like date, month, and year. Okay. Then what to be provided here? Then what to be provided here? So for this should be in a date format only. For this, we are having a current date in the flow global variable. See here. So in the global variables, we are having a flow option. Just click on this flow. We are having current date. Okay. Current date means at present, whenever this flow is running, that particular date its system is going to take. So that means whenever the record is created, it is going to take the today's date, that particular current date. Okay. Just click on this current date. Okay. So in order to add this three, just plus three, you need to add like this. So how many days you want, right? So if we provide like this means since it is a formula field, right? It is looks like a formula. So from the current date plus 3 days, right? So we need to create a formula for this and simply add that formula in here. That's it. Okay. Simply add this formula here. So just remove from here. Okay. Now go create a new resource. What is the resource type of formula? Okay. API name will be the due date. Data type as what is that? Date. Okay. Data type as date. I'm going to take here. Okay. Now come here. So insert resource, whatever the resource if you want, you can insert that resource. What is that? Flow dot current date. Current date. This is the resource. Okay. So for this plus 3, I am going to add. So if you want to add months means in the all functions you are having, see all the functions, date and time. So insert function, add months. See here. If you want to add months, date, some all these details are there, right? Okay. Like this you can add in the date function. These are some of the date functions. So if you want to simply add days means like simply you can write the current date plus 3. That's it. Check the syntax if there is an error. Yes, it is a valid. Just click on done. Okay. Now the due date is added. See, now it is accepted. But previously it is not accepted. Right. So status will be not started and ID. What is the ID here? So take the record ID here. It is since it is a lookup field. So consider this ID. So how to consider this ID? Now go to this flow. Record dot ID. So take the ID. That's it. Record dot lead ID. Completed. Okay. Just click on save. If there is an error, we need to add a fault path, right? So how to add fault path for this? Just click on this add fault path. Already we have seen, right? So here no screen is going to display. Then how to send in fault messages? Just we need to create a post to chart. So post to chart. That's it. Okay. So label should be post to chart. Okay. Now come down. So message. Message means flow dot directly fault message you need to take. So global variables running flow dot fault message. That's it. Okay. Flow dot fault message. So target ID where I need to post this charter message. So particular record, whatever the record it may be, triggering record dot ID. So it is going to take whatever the record ID it is going to take lead ID. That's it. Now save it again and debug it. Okay, debug. See, run immediately here. So lead I'm going to take mic raw. Let me const copy, go here, paste. Yeah, it is there. Select this and click on run. Now you can see here fault path. It going to fault path. Why? Record.id. Now see here what will be the failure? Failed to create record. The failed record is record field is missing. Priority. Right? Record fields are missing. Priority we have given, right? When the flow tried to create records, record field is missing. Okay, let me go to this create. Priority we have provided, I think. Provide, oh, we have not given priority. Priority as a high. Okay, so this is the fault path, how this fault path looks like. Now save as a new flow, new version, again debug. Okay, edit this flow. So we have provided save as a new version. Okay, now again debug it. Let's see. So all these flows are running in a rollback mode only. If you are doing any changes, all the changes will be reverted back. Click on run. See, now it will get success. Right? So the blue line indicates the success. Okay. Starting to ending. Now we got it right. So let me quickly create a new lead record here. Activate this flow. Okay. Now go here. Just create a new lead. Close this. New lead. Okay. Test from flow. Okay. Test from flow I'm giving. Company as some ABC. Whatever the mandatory fields are there. Lead status. Okay. Just click on save. Yeah. See here. Lead is created. Now come down. See, follow up with the lead test from flow. Okay. Open this. The description is also there. A new lead test from flow has been created. Please follow up with the lead. Right. So to make this particular lead as a account. So please follow up with the lead. Just open this. See here the due date today plus 3 days. Today is 6th, right? So 7, 8, 9. 9 it is going to display. So priority as a high. Status not started. Name, see, it is a lookup field. So dynamically it is going to take lead.id. Right? This date is also dynamically is going to change. Okay, current date plus 3 days. That's it. Now you got it right. How to create a related records of the object. Okay. Now, whenever this task is created, I need to send an email. I need to send an email to the user. How to send this? So in the same flow, only we are going to perform the sending an email also. So edit this flow. To use email alerts, just we are having a two options here. In order to use this emails, we are having a two options. Okay, what are these two options? Just click on this plus icon. After creating a task record, I need to send an email. So email, see, send email alert and send email. Two options are there. Okay. So today we are going to see this send email action. This is an action, right? So we are going to see send email action. So one is the email alert. This already we have seen, right? Email alert means by using the email template. Ready-made templates will be there. So using those ready-made email templates, we are going to send the email alerts. But in the flow also, I will show you later. Okay, so today we are going to see how to send an email using actions. So click on this. Now you are able to see so many options are there here. Okay, so many options are there. So send email label. Okay, come down. See, so many parameters are there. Right, what parameters do we need to use when sending an email? So mainly what are the parameters required when sending an email? So let me open this email, create a new, see, to address we require. subject we require, and body. These are the main three components, right? Whenever we are sending an emails. So go here. So come down. In order to sending an email, these are some of the input values we need to give. So first of all, body. See, click on this body, right? So I need to on the body, and here I need to send a new lead has been created. A new lead has been created like this. Somebody I'm going to write, right? The same message. If you want to add any dynamic messages, just copy that as we have seen from the two classes, from the previous two classes, just copy this message somewhere and add whatever the dynamic values is there, and along with that paste it here. That's it. So like this. Okay. If you want to record that first name, record that last name, all these details you can take. Okay. Now come down. Body is ready. And next subject, right? Where is the subject? See here, subject. Just click on this subject. Okay. I'm going to take the same here, copy this and come down. Subject is also ready. Okay. So now what is the to address? So to address is, see here, if you see recipient address as a collection, if you want to send, right? Recipient address as a list if you want to send. Okay. This recipient ID is separate. So recipient ID means who ID, and this related record ID means what ID. Okay. So to whom I need to get this, to what purpose, what is the what ID I need to take. Okay. I will tell you this later. Okay. Now come here. So recipient address list or recipient address collection. If you click on this recipient address collection, here we need to create some resource, and what in that particular resource I need to add all the emails in that and simply select that collection, right? So now here I don't want this. So I want this recipient address list, which is a comma separated value, which is a comma separated value. Let me take this. So this is my Gmail. Copy, come here, paste it. Okay, like this, comma. If you want to add one more email, let's abc@gmail.com. Right, comma. Like this, you can add. Right, it is a comma separated value. List is it. Okay. So in the recipient address list, we are going to add or whatever the emails if you want to send. Okay. Next, come here. Log email on send. After sending an email, how we are going to see this email has been sent and with what information. If you see here, when you go to any lead record, open any one of the lead. Okay. In the activity, so when you are sending an email, right? So after sending an email, if you want to store that particular log information, right? If you want to store any log information, so we need to create a log email. See here, log a call means after the call has been completed. So you have created a task and you have follow up with the particular lead. You have contacted the lead and whatever the information you have got from that lead. So that means the logging a call information here, right? So the same way, when you are sending an email, you need to log that email information means that you can select this option. So log an email. So whatever the email body or subject to whom you have sent, all this information will be stored in the activity. Okay. Email template ID. So if you know this, so already if you have ready-made email template IDs, you can select those template IDs. Okay. Remaining options we can see. Okay, come down. So I have given the body, to address, subject. As of now, these three are the main important to us. Okay, these three are main important. Just click on save as a new version, click on save. Okay, so to address also I have given hard coded here. See, as a training batch at gmail.com, I have given hard coded. And in the coming classes, we are going to see it as a dynamically also. How to use dynamically. Right here, I have hard coded the email address. Now, let me under the send email, just close this. So if you are getting any error in this send email action, so just add fault path for this action. So what is the fault path? So I need to post a charter message simply. So in order to post this charter message, why again I need to create a post to charter? Simply already charter message is created. Just connect this element to here. That's it. So whenever this fault is coming, right? Whenever there is an error in the send email, simply show this message in the charter, right? Just connect this element to here to this chart. That's it. See here. So again, if there when the email is sending, if there is an error, it is coming to the fault path and posting the posting message to in the charter, right? That is the reason I have connected this fault to the post to charter again. Just save it. Okay. Now activate this. Go here. Just create a new lead again. Let me delete this. I'm going to create a new lead again. Okay, it has been used. Okay, no problem. Go to the lead, create a new lead. Test from flow. Send email action. Okay, that's it. Company. Okay, I come down. Nothing is there. Okay, saved. Record is created. See here, task is also created and go to my email inbox. See, a new lead has been created. Just now, I got a message. A new lead has been created. Open the subject. Looks safe. See, a body. A new lead has been created. Like this, we are going to send emails using lightning flows. So in the next class, we are going to see how to log this email information. And see here, I'm getting some a message style. See, if you go to this email, see simply I'm getting a message. If I want to send the details also, all this details information, right? It is in the text format. So we have seen in the lightning, in the admin concepts. Right, classic email notification, classic email templates when you are sending, when you are using, there are text, HTML, all these details are there, right? Now this is a text email. If I want to use some HTML, so let me take it as a bold or italic, or I need to increase the size. So all this information is not possible as of now. So if you go to flow, just open this. If you come down, see, simply you are writing a message. That's it, right? If you go to body or subject, simply it is a message only in the body. So in order to make it as a bold or coloring or increase the size, increase the font change. So all these details, that means HTML formatting. HTML formatting is not possible as of now. Okay. So how to use this HTML formats in the body section. Okay. So all this detail and how to send this email to other part dynamically to the owner, let us say. So whoever is the owner of this lead, send email to this particular owner. So as of now, owner is Dhanraj admin. So I need to send an email to Dhanraj admin dynamically. Whoever is the owner, I need to send email to that particular person. Okay. So all these details we are going to see in the next class. So send email. This is the send email part one. Let me mark it as a part one here. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to see part two. Got it right? So that's it for today. Thank you guys. So if you're having any doubts at any point of time, mention in the comments. I'm going to respond to those comments. Keep following this channel for the latest updates. Thank you.